Very little happens in Israel without the Palestinians having an opinion about it. So now that Israel goes to the polls on Tuesday, what do Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank think about it? Well, WION's World is One's correspondent Daniele Pagani sends us this report.
Israel is going to the polls on the 9th of April. And Palestinians do what they always do when their neighbours cast the vote. They wait and watch. They do not believe anything would change for them.
About the Israeli election, to be honest, each one is worse than the other. Each one has made a mark on the history of the Palestinian people. Netanyahu or Barak, each one has committed war crimes against the Palestinians. Each one of them is a war criminal. It doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't change anything, the Israeli election. I'm still under the occupation and any government in charge will be the same. It's only a different head on the same coin.
In the Gaza Strip, caught on the grip of a full Israeli land, sea and air blockade, the Palestinians are even more unconvinced.
Since the day we were expelled from our land in 1948, we have always been hearing promises from the Israeli officials, but they do nothing for our benefit. They take away our rights and oppress us.
100% they have agreed to end the case of refugees or even to eliminate the Palestinian nation. This nation is a poor nation. No one takes care of it. They are trading in our plight. This Trump is a monster. He is destroying our cause and might give all of the Gaza Strip to Israel. That won't be a surprise.
The officials of Hamas, which rules Gaza, go so far as to dismiss the Israeli election as an internal matter of little or no relevance to the Palestinians.
We are not interested in the internal Zionist elections because it is an internal Zionist matter. We don't differentiate between one side or another. Whether left or right, they all agree on confiscating Palestinian lands and not recognizing the basic rights of Palestinians. Also, everyone conspires in our case. We have experience with all of them, and when it comes to the Palestinian cause, they are all criminals, terrorists and occupiers. Therefore, we don't count on any of those Zionists. They are an occupation that should vanish from our Palestinian land.
Some other Palestinians see themselves only as an electoral topic which Israeli politicians use to forge a consensus.
I think there is no positive side to any candidate in the Israeli election. Today, Palestinians are like a product in the Israeli election market. Not for pursuing peace with the Palestinians and thus living in security, but on the contrary, in order to kill Palestinians and oppress them further.
Officials from the West Bank headquartered Palestine Liberation Organization echo their compatriots' skepticism. They say that whatever be the outcome, the chance of opening a fruitful dialogue remains slim.
Well, we don't have any high expectations or positive expectations from the Israeli elections. Very clearly, the whole political terrain in Israel has shifted to the right and to the extreme right and to the racist right, to the point where there is no room for any parties or coalitions that are whether left-wing or at least committed to a just peace.
Numbers seem to have proven Hanan Ashrawi right. A recent survey found that only 12% Jewish Israelis identify themselves as left-wing, whereas 56% define themselves as right-wing. Palestinians know that neither Netanyahu nor Gantz favor an independent Palestinian state. Even when Netanyahu or Gantz talk about a Palestine state, it is at best a small, demilitarized state. Neither has any intention of preventing Israeli settlements from mushrooming and expanding on Palestinian land.
When it comes to Palestine, they are very much right, and Mr. Benny Gantz does not hold a more open position. It would have been different if perhaps the Labour Party in Israel would have been stronger than this, but this is definitely not the case, and it seems all set for one of the two main rivals, Benjamin Netanyahu and Benjamin Benny Gantz, to become the Prime Minister of Israel. So for Palestinians, there is absolutely no hope of seeing a big turn of events. Daniele Pagani reporting from Jordan for WION World is One.